All right, I'll begin. So, hi guys. Today we're gonna do a more interactive activity. We're gonna do several interactive activities with poetry. Poetry is gonna be today's main topic. And I suppose just little synopsis. We're gonna do generative poetry. So first, we're gonna do a quick write session without like any stakes. Generate new pieces or like new ideas for pieces, kind of like new experimentation. Just don't worry about what it is. Secondly, we're going to do introduction to structures of poetry. I'll show you two structures that I see pretty commonly right now in the poetry landscape, especially in writing. And yeah, how they can help the process of your unique work. Third, we'll do a miniature activity. This was inspired by my experience at Young Arts, the National Young Arts Competition. It's essentially focusing on objects and thinking how they could be their role in certain environments or ecosystems of movement. And lastly, we'll do some poem analysis into my good friend, literary legend, and Young Arts finalist and Harvard freshman, Danny Liu's poem, Thrifting, from the National Young Arts Anthology. So this is going to be today's agenda. And I think I'll do a little introduction. So just another introduction for those who haven't been to the last meeting. Hi, I'm Hans Yang. I'm an 11th grader at Canyon Crest Academy. I'm a junior. I write everything. I write flash fiction, novels, short stories, experimental and conventional poetry, script writing, like screenplays or plays, and also creative nonfiction. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Metaphysical Review, which is an international literary publication. And we have a lot of really, really talented editors and contributors. And I'm an alumnus of the Iowa Young Writers Studio and recently a Young Arts finalist in novel. Just some current influences like Kaiming Chang, Kazuo Ishiguro, Stephen Duong. These like Asian American writers have really affected my voice and my prose style. So let's start with generative writing. What are we going to do? It's going to be low stakes. It's going to be fast paced. So we're going to have 15 minutes to do this. Okay. We're going to try to balance the quality of the piece and also try to keep a constant pace. And this can be like really challenging sometimes because you're like under stress and sometimes ideas don't come to you as quickly as they do. But generative writing is like definitely a tool that you can use if you're in a block, because it's like procrastinating, you know, when you're procrastinating, you tend to do things quicker or like with more urgency. And it kind of forces the action out of you. And this can like be really good against writer's block when you don't have any ideas or you aren't sure how to put like the words on paper. So this will be an interactive activity, and basically I'll set a timer for 15 minutes. I'll share my screen as well. I'll like explain my thought process as I go through this. And I highly, highly encourage you to do the same. And basically write a short piece or the outline of a short piece during this time. And yeah, I also highly encourage you to discuss with your peers, like in the chat as well. You can chat. I don't mind chat at all. You guys can chat with each other, like about your ideas or what you're gonna make or like where you're at. And yeah, hi. So let's see. Let me share my phone. Hello. Hello. Yeah. So okay. I'll set a timer. All right. And start it in a couple seconds. 3, 2, one. Let's go. Okay, let's go. So what are we gonna write about? First, I look around my room, like stuff maybe, and let's say the cold. Throw some ideas. Cold, cold. The light, pale light, warm light, pale light or warm light. In this case, it's pale. And messiness. I suppose I'm for this one. I'm going to do. Yeah, you can write about anything. I'll give you some examples. Like, so what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna write a portrait, or this is like a pretty common quick write thing. It's like essentially trying to capture still life, or just kind of a moving picture with like, and I'll show you how. So I'm currently listing down aspects of my room right now, and time is at 13 minutes. Okay, speed up. Pale, messiness, plasticity could be an idea that I could expound on. Metallic, blue, the color blue, turquoise. There's variations. Variation. All right. Let's see. We can start off. Something skewer. I guess I'm looking at the blinds right now and like how the light comes through the blinds. Something skewered, something. Let's see. Look, I guess I've decided like the writer's decision to kind of make this a more instructional piece. Look, the, right, maybe dimples, the plaster dimple, like because the ceiling right now is like a lot of dimples on it. The plastic white dimples, drawing universes, uh, the birds, and the flooding. I guess this will be portrait of a room with planets. Turquoise. Okay, we have 11 minutes. Slipping. Constant flux. Constant flux is like movement. Let's see now, what else? Visual. The counter visual in a factory of remnants. Like you can be more obscure with this. Remnants. There are a lot of books I haven't read in a while. I guess they're like remnants in my mind of memory, especially because like the central idea of this I formed is basically a memory factory line of No footsteps to their away. Oh, guess these will be the aspects. I'll organize this one. No footsteps. Oh, the levels. No more. So like in this piece, I'm gonna add italics. No, you guys should be writing too right now. I'm just going along my process. Sorry, this. So like it's very superfluous now. The italics are like meant to be like snippets of memory, I suppose, or dialogue. No sun, no stars refers to like kind of the artificial feeling of this room. Right now it's very enclosed. It's very cast in artificial light. No more sorry to say that, or unfortunately we have decided to. I suppose drawing upon my own experience or my own like I guess losses in this room. Like this room is a like an extension of myself, I suppose, because I've lived in here for so long. So I've like taken a lot of losses, a lot of rejections in this room. And I suppose no more sorry this ain't it. Where unfortunately we have decided to in this establishment. When I said establishment, I like unconsciously thought of like, I guess this room being a metaphor for like a restaurant as well. You could, but that's like a little complicated because then we have to look at the interaction between, I guess, input and output. That's often like a really important interaction you need to study. It's like, I don't know, like on a lot of fronts too, it is kind of a restaurant. Like, I guess parents ordering you to do something and they expect something to come out of it, like a function table, like an input of X and an output of Y. Like that. Okay, so we have 7 minutes. These before it and never say goodbye. See how like it's not like directly describing, oh, this is here, this is here, this is there. It's like more like skirting around the idea of the room. It's just a very roundabout way. And this like attempt really tries to capture more like the emotion and like the associated feelings of the room rather than the actual visual aspects. The aspects are just there like as a jump pad, I suppose, for me to spring off of. And never say goodbye. The for all this was all I ever wanted. All this. Now we're changing the portrait to be like a projection of a person now. See how it's like more personal? It gradually shifted from like the description more into like the manifestation of a personality, like of the person who lives in the room. Please don't. And things in writing are usually better in 3. So please, let's add a line between these concluding. Please not for entering another goodbye. Please don't. About full punch. Now it switches tense again, like into a first person. And by 4 minutes left. How are you guys doing, by the way? I feel like in the chat, yeah, you can write about anything. I've said that. If you haven't written anything, okay, yeah. And after this, like I encourage anyone to like share. I've started 4 times and none of them feel it. That's okay, dude. It's fine. Like, generative writing is like good, okay. Yeah, it's like you don't have to make a tangible piece. It's really just something to get you up and thinking, really fast. I've started. Yeah, honestly, starting is the hardest part because it's like momentum, dude. I have nothing written, but I have like, yeah, that's really relatable. If so, it's the same, yeah. The rest of it. Oh, now you're saying. Doritos, let's go. Doritos is good. Gibberish is fine. Oh. Random things in the lyric rhythm is okay. Hey, we love it. Lyric rhythm is great. That's okay. Like, anyone, yeah. So there's still like a couple minutes. Let's finish this off. Or the rest of it. So now that I wrote or the rest of it, like what am I referring to? What rest of it am I referring to? It no longer becomes a room. I guess it extrapolates or like it expands to a larger idea of it. You're writing, no idea. That's okay. Rest of it. Building below our else. Only one minute left. Now that now that I've had like this kind of general idea, the river, the canals, the woods, like I'm going to slowly close in on a more gritty, a more realistic stuff. You said Doritos. I'll put in Doritos. Why not? The Dorito bags stock out in the corner. Glaringly blue. I like Cool Ranch. Glaringly blue. Sky piece of stuff. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, that's it. Does anyone want to share? Please share. Please share in chat. I highly encourage you. I will give my thoughts. See, like my piece isn't finished as well, honestly. It's a little bit long. Yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Can you share screen? Do you have perms too? Do you have permission? Okay. Yo! Hi! Love it. Okay, let's read this. Little shooter. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like your style a lot. It's really like classy. Yeah. Oh, you want to talk about your piece?
Yeah, so like I was reading this book, like it was about like I think it's like the 19th century of like England. It was very like vulgar. It's called, I think it's called like The Crimson Petal and the White. It's like I think there was a like TV show or something about it, but like I read the book and it was a very interesting book. So I kind of got inspiration from that.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, okay. Repetition. Repetition. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's very specific. I like your specificity. It's I like the way it flows. Ooh. Yeah, like self-made men, Dr. Rag Shine Shoes. I like that a lot. Like the double hyphen. But Alex, if you love, if like, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Debaucheries. Yeah, there's like so much movement to it, and there's like so much personality. I like it. This is so good. This is really, really good. Yeah, guys, lay off her. That's debate. That's just debate stuff. That's just her debate research. Lay off her. Jennifer, yeah. Jennifer says she wants to, yeah. Jennifer, would you like to share? Oh, no? Please don't be shy. You can share. Hey, Sarah, you can share. You share first. Maybe she will after you. How about now? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, why not? There's no stakes. Ooh, that's okay. Ooh, that's small. Let's see. That's nice. Oh yeah, it's very lyric. I like it. Good repetition. That's so good. Yeah, this is very impressive. Yeah, you're very talented. These guys are just very talented. Wow. The repetition, the stanza work is very good. I would for you. Yeah. That's very impressive. That's really good. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. I like your usage of like repetition a lot, especially. It reminds me of some of my like friends' work too. It's like this almost seems like spoken word esque. Like I think it could like do really well in that one. Wait for the courage to change. It's like, yeah, great job, Sarah. Really great job. Jennifer next. Oh no. Yes. Yes. Oh, you don't want to go? You should. Oh, that's all good, man. Should be fine, right? Yeah, if you really don't want to go, it's okay. Don't worry at all. I'll just you have two stanzas. Oh yeah, go ahead, share. Share ahead. Go ahead and share. We love to see it. Yeah, yeah, you can type it into chat, of course. Oh, it's a rhyme scheme. Yo. That's nice. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause. Round of applause. Something others just can't do. I second, yes. Yes. the rhyme the rhyme work is actually very so valid. Yeah. The rhyme work it actually works really well. Classic, fantastic. Yeah, very good. Yo, yo, we like that. We like those. Um, yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? This is so real. On God, that's so real. So real. Anyone else like would like to share? Otherwise, we do need this in an ad. Peak ad. We stand for this. So yeah, dude. All of you guys, you can just type a paragraph into it. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's a pro. It's like almost process. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's really cool. Yeah, for Yang Ming I think. I think that's how you pronounce. I'm sorry if I messed that up. But your narrative building is like really strong too. It's like even though you still have a snippet, like the world is already really well defined. And I can get like the attitude or the aesthetic that you're trying to go for. But that's really effective. It's beautiful too. The way your prose flows is very nice. Let's see yours. What comes first? Phoenix or yeah. Yes, yeah. The like these type of that type of work is also really cool. It's always like the question format, the repeating question format is like really strong for emphasis. That's deep. Def or truly life lived, or a life truly lived. But yeah, wow, that's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Go. Yeah. So now what we're gonna do is I'll share my screen. I'm gonna teach you about high buns. And also abecedarians. High buns are like they're always they're like so basically a high bun is like a stanza or two of poetry just or usually not poetry, it's like just prose, like just some quiet prose. It's not like, oh my god, the robber came and like shot up the bank or something. It's not like that. It's usually like very nature-esque. And then it's capped off by haiku at the end, as you can see here. And it works really well with elegant prose. Like it doesn't work so well with urban prose. When I say urban prose, I mean like for instance, say like I moved the IKEA couch, blah blah blah, or I bought 2 Pepsis on the way to school at the corner liquor store. Like, it doesn't work with that. But as you can see here, Autumn Haibun by Patricia Barnes. I'll read it. But it works really well with this type of prose. The world outside my window is falling asleep. Trees yawn off their colors, flutter lashes of leaves, and close into dormancy. I have mercifully uprooted the tired summer annuals to save them the embarrassment of wilt. Only the squirrels zip with energy, exploring and re-exploring the porch furniture, as if they know it is headed for storage soon, as I muster the energy to carry it to the garage. Sometimes the squirrels tire me out as I shut down my summer mode and ease into furnace warmth. So it's like a very cozy image, a very cozy lead up. And then the haiku, squirrels twitch quick tails. Wait, that's 4. Squirrels? Maybe 2. She considered that to be 2. Skitter through my unraked leaves as I fall to sleep. Yeah, it's like a very cute, it's a very cozy poem. And it's very nature-esque, as you can see. Haikus are haiku plus prose. It's essentially just an extended haiku with more context and more movement to it. And yeah, you can see this a lot, actually, especially in diaspora writing now, in youth writing. Absidarian. This is a little rarer. It's like, so basically how this works is the first word of each, like, I guess, line, or each non-indented line is going to go from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, all the way to Z. And this requires a lot of planning and a lot of skill to utilize effectively. But it can be like really interesting and unique because the poetry form isn't, the most common, and it isn't, I suppose, especially in teen writing, it's not as common. Like, but so this Absidarian is by Jessica Kim, also a peer. She's really good at Absidarians. Absidarians are kind of her signature. And I'll read this broken Absidarian for America. America doesn't have a body, just the rupture from a pistol, broken like a mother's backbone. One night, I return home to find her collapsing into her own tongue, a second-hand language she bought for $1. Mother rinses her mouth clean, cleanses her face until it becomes an envelope for undelivered love letters. To love my country is not about forgiveness as it is about indifference. How I can sleep soundlessly with the glaring redness of a rocket. Outside, the sky's a dead weight, hole punched by another bullet, and not fireworks. Please, I want to indulge in history without retreating in pain, like a crumpled newspaper jammed into the bottom of my backpack. Tonight, the mockingbird keeps me awake and afraid. Tomorrow, I will imprison myself. Los Angeles skylines wired into my palms. It's better than encountering myself in the mirror at the department store. Like, see how she mixes that? See how she plans, like, the line breaks, how the lines are like different lengths because she really tried to make the effort to make it as movement as possible, and like the form is really well noticed. C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. This one's an incomplete, like it's a broken Absidarian because it's not from A to Z, it's from A to M. And that fits the context as well because it's about a broken America. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this activity. Since the free write actually took a lot more time than I thought, which is really good actually, because we had a lot of really great pieces. We're gonna spend less time in miniatures, but this is essentially a very specific activity that was taught at Young Arts in Miami. And essentially what we did is we were handed out like colors, we were handed out paint cards, and then essentially we were just instructed to like write on that paint card about something related to that paint card. It was like a Home Depot card. And the purpose of that is that, you know, on the paint card, there's not much room. It's really small. It's like this small probably. And so we were really pressed for space. So in order to effectively encapsulate everything in that small amount of space, we had to cut a lot of excess material out. And we had to also relate that to a topic. Like my paint card was red. It was a very scarlet red, I remember. And it had like a lot of numbering, a lot of like Chinese lettering on it too, because it was like the manufacturing stuff. And what I did essentially is I wrote about like, I thought about the color and I was like, you know what, this is like fire. It's pretty straightforward. Like it's not that complicated of a representation, but I wrote about like a village burning. I guess more specifically, I wrote about a sweatshop burning because I was like inspired by the manufacturing label too on the back. It had like tons of Chinese characters. And I was like, oh, it's like, I guess this idea of intensity, of heat, of pain. And also at the Iowa Young Writers Studio, we did something similar too. We went on we went around campus and went around the whole city, just picking up random stuff like trash, specifically trash. And we had like soda bottles and things like that. And I picked up a soda bottle and it was like this half crushed Dr. Pepper bottle, 16 ounce. And essentially what I did with it is I thought about poverty in that context too, like, especially because there are a lot of homeless around there. Like how it's a representation of, I guess, an empty person as well. And also like consumerism or like just a lot of stuff together. I still have it somewhere, like a short piece written about that soda bottle. But I guess since we're a little pressed on time, I'll spend a little less time doing this, but let's set a timer for 7 minutes instead of 15. I'll share my screen about a minute, sure. And this should be smaller than the free write. Like you have to be really precise and you have to have attention. I'm excited to see what you guys create again. Set a timer and I'll count down. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute. Let's do athletic tape. And it can be just like list, like I'm gonna just do a list, honestly, of like things about this athletic team. Yeah, something in really precise detail, and try to use as like few words as possible. Make it thoughtful, make it specific. You don't want it to be super general or like, yeah, no problem. You can make it like weird too. So I'm taking this athletic tape, toilet paper for psychos. I guess athletic tape. What does it represent? One thing or multiple is they're all fine. It's all good. You have the freedom to do anything you want with this. Don't worry. I guess. Oh yeah, I love when you guys chat too. Like it's actually you guys can discuss. Guys can like share. No, it's yeah. Can't do food anymore. Who actually goes? Yeah, I don't know. Some people actually go outside. So I noticed, I guess the work ethic, athletic tape is really, you use it when you're injured in like sports or when you're like have blisters from something, especially in tennis when you have like blistered fingers from practicing too much. And I just thought about like the struggle of toiling when no one else is looking, the idea of silence, and also with the tape color as well. White noise, white to white noise. White noise is like, you know, that airplane noise when you're just on the airplane and it's just that rumble or the rumble of the car. White noise. Ooh, idea of wait, that's actually crazy, man. Silence is like a sync. It's like yo, let it take. And the main purpose of this activity is like to be precise as well. Especially, yeah, in at young arts, like the poetry teacher taught us about this. Because you know, in poetry, you don't have many words to spare. You don't have as much luxury as you do with like short stories or prose per se. And it's especially important. See, yo, finished. Tipping. Bars. A roll of athletic tape is a mother. I guess where I got that from is because it takes care of so many things. The handlebars in the bike to get more grip, the bandages for the injured, the representation of like the hardworking silent. Cotton in your ears. Interesting expression. 20 seconds left. And then I encourage anyone who has completed or hasn't completed anything, not anything, but like their whole piece. I encourage everyone to share. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time's run out. For my miniature, I decided to examine this athletic tape, related it to work ethic, struggle, silence, white noise. Thought about more of like the concept of the athletic tape, like what relations I could make it to, and I guess how I could use it as a metaphor or like as a device in my next piece. It could be like a mother. I'm a slave representation. Someone logged off. All good. Yeah, and I'm excited. Any of you can like share, put in chat, share it now. I'll give comments. I'll read everything. Ooh. Yeah. Yuyo said first, so and then after Yuki. Go ahead. If you have terms. Yeah, you can talk if you. No, you don't have to write in poetry form. Absolutely not. Do not worry yet. I'm just saying like, yeah, the purpose of these free writes and like these miniatures is because it's not that you have to write them in poetry. It's just that they're commonly used in poetry improvement like cycles. These are like really common exercises. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Don't worry. Yeah. Music box. I like how you have questions for like every segment of like the doll. It's like first the physical, don't you ever get dizzy? Don't you ever get tired? Then the mental, don't you ever give up? Don't you ever settle down? Like it goes from lower, like the questioning their energy to questioning their control. Yeah, and questioning their existence. Are you truly ever? That's a great miniature. That's great. Applause, applause, applause for you. Applause. That's great. Yuki, you want to share? Yeah, Yuyo, that's great. Love that. And also, you guys can talk if you can you unshare? Sure. Okay. Okay. So secondly, it's Yuki. Yuki, would you want to if you want to share your screen or if you want to. Oh. Tall and handsome. Yes. Yes, yes. This is such a good example of a miniature done so well. Oh, yes. See, like you relate it to not only the physical atmosphere, but rather that's amazing. Word, that's on God, guys. No cap. Give her your applause. That's amazing. Skeletons of rotted oaks. Perfect. It's like this idea of emptiness, this gloominess, the perception of outsiders. Yeah, so well encapsulated. That's amazing. Junghong dress. Ooh. Yeah, haikus are really good examples of. Let's see, Catherine. It's okay if it's vague. Eesh. Disgustingly cramped. Is this what Alice felt? Snowed in. That's okay. It's fine. Half the time, I don't know what the hell I'm writing about. That's crazy. It's just the general like idea that matters, honestly. And like, see, like the language that you use in this is just so effective. Not just effective, it's like, ooh, it flows. Ooh, yeah. That's nice. That's really nice. That's really nice. Yeah. Junpeng, your haiku is also crazy. I love it. Love it. Love it. Your haiku is great. Headphones. Sure. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. No problem. No problem, man. Mm. Taking things for granted is always such a good way to put it. Yeah. Eyes, broken headphones, broken heart. Repetition again. Your forte is repetition, it seems. That's great. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. But y'all are crazy talented. But y'all are crazy talented, guys. Yeah, no problem. Yes, Sahan, feel free to share. Sure. It's okay. Oh, good day, wake up. Oh my god. That's so good. I love it. I will never eat cereal again. It's, that's so real. That is so real. Oh my god. That's so real. We'll never, as it clings on to the edge of the bowl, I can feel my humanity returning. Oh cap. No cap. That's crazy. Sarah, you want to? Oh, you're no. Don't worry. If you yours isn't bad, probably, dude. None of yours is bad at all. Like I haven't seen a bad one. You don't eat cereal. Oh, damn. That's crazy. What? It's okay. It's fine. I am to please. That's so real. It's okay. Actually, no, no. This is step aside for a second. No, no. That's just great. Don't. Yeah, that's just great in its own right. That's fantastic. Let's see. Because the moon transition is cool as hell. It's like, especially your thoughts on the moon. Would one make a good bed or good table? Oh yeah. Wait, that's so real though, that paranoia. Like I have that too, honestly. I always think like there's like someone broke into our house or something. Like whenever I hear anything downstairs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Get it. Exactly. Yeah, so real. I feel you, Sarah. I feel you. So. Um, yes, yes, indeed, yes. Sure. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah. Oh, and guys, I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention. We do have a Discord forum, so you can post your stuff there. So like, it's not just in a Zoom chat. Like, you can also. You joined it. Yeah, you should send something in the forum. Send a piece. Send a piece. We love everything. Love everything. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'll send the invite link in chat right now. I highly encourage you guys to join. Like, you can just talk with others too as well on these. Oh, thanks, Hong. I'll send one too. Is that the same one? Yeah. Oh, and later the pieces in the forum, like I'm thinking of maybe like compiling like a student ecology out of the pieces that you guys send in. Like maybe like a mini journal or something. Like I'm excited to do that. You guys have crazy talent. Like, yeah, you guys should send something in. Definitely, I highly encourage you to send something. For the record, Jennifer's is amazing. I trust you. I trust you 100%. She's probably crazy as well. Crazy good. You two friends or siblings or panic and do. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Yo. Oh, four of you guys just came in. And also, you guys can, you're working on a poem. That's great. That's great. That's great. Hope it goes well, man. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes great. 2 lines left. Yeah, almost done. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah. Once you're in, I think you have to type like verify create to get verified. But then after that, you can like you have full freedom to post on the forum. Yeah. I think in general, if you can see general, that is, or in wait, or in verification, like wherever you can type it, or slash verify, or oh, you don't have access. What channels can you see?
There's just announcements thing and then welcome.
Okay, can you type in welcome?
No.
Okay, I'll try to fix that. Sorry. Welcome. Oh, we got Hong Tian. Let me see. I guess help. Showcase would mean like I suppose like maybe a multi-discipline piece, or like if it's like a poem and prose, or like if it's like one of your special works that you really want more attention of. And the help is just like if you need help with like having ideas for a piece, and you can post like part of it, or like you could post a question and then others can answer. Yeah, like the tags. That's what the tags mean in the forum. No problem, no problem. All right. Sadly, we have run out of time. I didn't get to the Daniel Liu poem analysis, but it's so great. Oh my God, it's so great seeing all of your guys' work. Oh my God, there's so many talents. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see more of your stuff. Happy. Yeah. And I guess, yeah, you're free to go, guys. See you guys later. See you guys next time. Have a great time. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.